Alright, we fit to step into the AIN Artist Industry Night open mic. Coming up is Mama Joy.
Mama Joy, her first time here.
Mama Joy. She looked like trouble to me, Wayne.
Well, she put me in a half Nelson and said, "Let me do time." And I said, all right.
Uh-oh, here we go. Miss Mama Joy.
Hi everybody, my name is not Cougar, but hey. Seeing these little too. You wrap your legs around them like that and stretch. Yeah. I'll see you after the show. Hello everybody, my name is Mama Joy and I am retired and confused. I'm confused about, have y'all been hearing about France? I ain't talking about Korea, I'm talking about France. How many women in here can go down tomorrow, get up and go to work without a bra on? How many? How many? Ain't nobody. And you all right, me and you about okay. But now you, she need one. She needs it, honey. All she got to do is sneeze. You know, people are doing a lot of things that I don't like. Telling you what to eat, how to eat, when to eat. Look at all these big motherfuckers in here. They can eat all they wanna. And you see that one right there, that great big one back there? If he was in the penitentiary, I'd be his woman. And if his jokes ain't funny, I'm gonna laugh anyway. Cause honey, he's a big one. But I like big men, don't you? Crawl up one side and down the other like jelly on a frosty morning. Yeah, baby. How many people in here heard of the singer called Joe Simon? The choking kind. Yeah, there you go. You know what us old girls can do with that, don't you? You know, tell these youngsters. Look at all these pretty girls standing there. Piss me off. She got legs up on her arm. Look at that. Hey, baby, but hey, because there's snow on the rooftop don't mean there ain't no fire in the furnace. There you go. Hello, honey. Hey, I got a daddy too, but I'm with him. I don't want no kids. I don't need nobody to raise. I bet Pop can get busy. Give him some Viagra and some gin. We'll have a good time. That's all you got to do. And see, all of you little youngsters out there, y'all be talking that talk about how good you can do sex. Y'all don't know damn thing about sex. Nothing. All you do is fuck. People like us, we make love. You know, you get him and take him in the bathroom and wash him up real good and some good smelling stuff. You know, take him back in the bed and lay him down. Get you some of that hot lotion in your hand. Rub him. And I don't care if his dick ain't been hard in 6 years, it's gonna get hard. Yes, it is. See, I say things the way it is. See, cause all these little young girls, they arm candy. They the prettiest things you ever seen in your life. Piss me off. But see, they be running around here. They'll make him think he's gonna get some, then they go get one of them youngsters, you know. Cause their pussy hot as fish grease. And that's hot. I wish mine would get that hot again. Yes, I do. Yes, we do, honey. Look at you sitting over here. I'm gonna knock her out. I'm gonna find me a brick and hit her. I don't like pretty girls. And fellas, when y'all start talking that shit about fat girls, I used to weigh 216 pounds. And look at me now. And another thing, disc jockey, do me a favor, give me a little, yeah. I'm gonna show you young girls 6 ways on how to keep your man. Come on, baby. And remember, and after I finish, I'm gonna tell you how old I am. Let's do it. Anything you got, I don't care. make sure it's got a beat to it. Look at that's when you wind it up. Oh yeah. That's okay, baby. You can get it off now. And see, when you make it do like that, it bites. Yeah, do it bites it. Grab it. Act like you want it. Make him cry for it. Make him turn over on his back. See, I like fat men. See, fat men got a big gut, and I like to do it doggy style. See, a fat man will grab that gut. When you turn around like that, he gonna drop that gut right on your back. Yes, he is. You got to help your man out. That's what you got to do. And all you dope smokers over there in that corner, what y'all got in that pipe over there? Huh? What you got? Where that little Chinese woman at? She was pulling on that thing, baby. And she was sucking. Baby. But I'm telling you, I am 72 years old. And I, in the bar, I shouldn't say it, but in the bar, I thank God for that. Because I still get jiggy with it. I showed it because I'm 72, that don't mean it don't get out. It ain't fish grease, but it's warm. Yes, yes, yes. See, me and my husband, I got a little bitty husband. He about 5'4", look like a little rat. But he mine. I ain't got to worry about no woman messing with my man because he ugly. You get an ugly man with a good job and you got it made, honey. Especially when you cute like her. Look at that. Look at that. Pop's girl, that man have 2 jobs and he too old. He'll have 2 jobs to keep you with them long legs too. Legs up to her shoulder blades. Mine to my ankles. You know, people do a lot of things. I never heard so many people talking about sucking. Suck what? What you gonna suck? I got a titty, but it's little. But you know, you think, make people, see, when we were growing up, men like to imagine what a woman looked like under her clothes. You know, but now, my mama was a hoochie coochie dancer and she had on more clothes on stage than they wear on the street. Yeah, you know, but hoochie coochie dancers, they work hard. And them pole dancers, my mama was a pole dancer, and these girls in this city do not know a damn thing about a pole dance. How in the hell is you gonna cock your rump straight up like this, legs up? How you gonna get the thing in there? You know, you're supposed to drop it in or what? And all these old pervert men be sitting up there grinning and slobbering. They can't do nothing about that. You grab that pole, wrap your legs around it and get tight and show them what you can do to them. Have 6 or 7 of them having a heart attack. See, when you get my age, you don't do it fast. You got any blues over there that's real good and slow and sexy. See, young ladies, let me explain something to you. Janet Jackson, maybe R. Kelly, you know, they ain't doing nothing. They telling y'all to get you be tired and sweaty. This is the way you do it. That's the way you do it. And then grab him and say, come here. Come here, baby. Let me do it. What's my name? Yeah. Yeah. Come on, give me some help. Come on. You ain't never loved nobody. You don't look like a dirty old man like me. I got to quit down because somebody out there got to have some smelling salts. My name is Mama Joy, and I would love to see you again. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Mama Joy will make your teeth sweat. My God.
Whoa. Hey, I told you she looked like trouble, Wayne.
I knew she was trouble from the beginning, but I think that's a good trouble.
Yeah, that might still, that might be there.
I tell you, if I go into the library and I see her out of my peripheral vision, I'm gonna worry.
Yeah, she might be after you.
She's stalking ya.
Whoa. All right. Well, let's keep it moving, man. Where's Nutox at? Mr. Nutox. Y'all give it up for Nutox.
Yeah. Please believe. I'm at the Please Believe show. When I take a shower, I wash all the way down to my feet. Usually I just go to my knees. And, yeah. Oh well. While I was in the shower today, though, I realized that I'm hood, but I'm not ghetto. I grew up in the hood, but I know I'm not ghetto. I know I'm not ghetto because I know welfare is not a career choice. I know not to buy things because they say the word platinum. I know Walmart returns is not a job. And if you got a cord coming out of your apartment into the next apartment, that is not paying your electricity bill. Like I said, I grew up in the hood, but I went to schools for smart, gifted kids. Give it up. Give it up. Thank you. Thank you very much. It means I could beat your kid up and take his lunch money in the morning and tutor him in math after school. I'll be like, hey, you know what happened if you tell anybody? And we're going to do fractions tomorrow, so be prepared. We'll figure out what percentage of your money is going in my pockets. Remember when you have to go outside to get bullied? It wasn't all this cyberbullying. Anybody bullies and cyberbullying that's bogus, because you don't have to get online. You can block them, report as spam, delete, do whatever you want to do. It's not like they give you an email and be like, oh, you're fat, and you blow up fat, like, I didn't know. And big girls need to stop doing them pictures like this. You know, hey, turn that stuff off, because that don't work no more. I know you big if just your face is in the picture all the time. And you can't be more than 18 if all your pictures is in your mama's bathroom. Right. You ever wonder how ugly couples get together? I remember both of them ugly and they'd be like, hey, you ugly, I'm ugly. We've been ugly for all our lives. We should just get together and, you know, you have no hopes of any of you getting in a relationship, so they just get married or something. Fellas, let me ask you this. Sometimes when you sleep, and you wake up sore and you think you had a bad sleep, it wasn't a bad sleep. Your girl elbowed you. Oh yeah, I figured out because one day I was about to fall asleep. You know when you fall asleep and you jump real quick, but you're not really asleep, but you sleep? And I got elbowed. And first I just thought it was a spasm or something, but I felt the bed shaking because she was laughing. I was like, So in the morning I said, I think I slept wrong. She was like, oh yeah, I had a dream somebody was choking me. Choking me. No domestic violence jokes. Alright, let's get on to something else. Hey, there's some couples out there I see. Young couples and old couples. The young couples sleep together like this. And you know, after a while you've been sleeping with somebody, you just lay your arm across them for the whole night and just be like, that's gonna do. And if you stay together for a little while longer, you give them like an ankle or a wrist just to let them know that you're still there when you're sleeping. And if you guys stay together long enough and really be in love, you could be like, baby, scoot over that way, your ass is hot. Real good old couples, they sleep in different rooms though, because he snore too loud. And she don't sleep at night. I had a job, I'm glad the economy is bad, because now when you don't have a job, you know, they be like, oh, it's the economy. I'll be like, yeah, it's the economy. It's not me smoking weed. I smoke a lot of weed and I'll be watching TV, and I lose my remote, but I don't ever go nowhere, so I'll be like, what the heck happened? And then they show up in the front shelf, top shelf of the refrigerator or something. I smoke too much weed, I'll be watching that Vegas sign that says welcome to Vegas for like way too long, like 2 hours or something. I think it's an infomercial. I went to get a drug test for a job, and when they went to take my blood, just smoke came up into that little vial, so I just was like, I know I'm not getting hired. The nurse got contact high. She asked me for a dub and to bring back a burrito. I sold it to her because I knew I wasn't getting that job. When people go to jail, I don't know if you know anybody in jail? You know somebody in jail. We need to rehabilitate people in jail, not just incarcerate, because they get out kind of funny. You know what I mean? I had this cousin, he was incarcerated, but he did something in jail and they put him in isolation for like a year. So his girl came and got out and he just moved into the walk-in closet. He put a mattress in there, a little cooking element, you know, closed the door and told his girl, hey, if you want to say something, just shoot me a kite, slip it under the door. But his family was all right for a while. He spent like an hour with them a day. She wasn't black, so they couldn't eat at the same table at dinner time. She'd be on the phone too long. He'd be like, phone check, girl. She'd be like, baby, I'm talking to your mama. She went and got him help because he was washing clothes in the toilet one day, and she walked in on him, and he washing the clothes in the toilet, and she was like, baby, what you doing? He went, shh, the rinse cycle. Anyway, so he got help for that. So like I said, I smoke a lot of weed, but I smoke my own weed. I don't like anybody to roll it up for me because they'll make your sour diesel smell like sour milk. You know, you get to hit it like, and it just be a sour aftertaste. That's because they be having bad breath because you don't know somebody's hygiene. You know when you first get a girl, she got on Victoria's Secrets, her bra and her panties matched, and it'd just be like heaven, like And then after a while you get the red bra with the purple period panties and she don't even be on her period no more. Girl starts doing your laundry and you're out there and she sees skid marks and you're not even in NASCAR. So it's a give and take thing. But please believe that Coke bottle shake will be a 2-liter and this 12-pack, 6-pack will be a keg one day. Hear a lot of different conversations. I wish mine was the only one. But please believe it's going to be okay. Thank you for everybody who's listening, by the way, because I'm just up here talking. Everybody wondered if Jesus was black. I know he was black, because everybody predicted that he would be here by now, and the simple fact that he's late shows that he's black. I know that he's black though. Hey, it's alright though. I hate watching the National Geographic channel and they show the indigenous breasts. They look like footballs tacked on the wall but just hanging. They should show the nice perky breasts, nice perky breasts, I think. But I like the imperfection in breasts. I like when one be a little cockeyed because that's natural. When you get them done, they're all perfect, but that's not natural. You know, you gotta have one eye off like a little cockeyed drunk or something like that. Then they bounce around a little bit and just one bounce a little bit more though, and this one just. Let's look at Bobby. Teach me how to think. So anyway, I'm gonna leave y'all with a couple of this. I have a little son, and he likes to have water balloon fights because, you know, this is Vegas and it gets hot as hell. The devil be in a car with air conditioner on people. I'm transferring people from hell to Vegas. So he likes having a water balloon fight. So he made a lot of water balloon fights one night so he could play early in the morning with his friends. But the next morning, the friend's mom came knocking on my door. She was white, so I thought it was the police, so I didn't answer for like 2-3 minutes. I was just like, shh, shut the fuck up. Shh. But anyway, so her son had this bruised eye. He was just like, ah. I'm like, son, what happened? He said, I wanted to keep the balloons cold, so I put them in the freezer. I might take a second. You think about that tomorrow. I'm like, oh my God. Ice cubes. So I'm gonna dedicate this to my uncle. before I go off the stage. This is to my uncle. Thank you. He's dead now. We had his funeral a couple weeks ago. But he was a self-made millionaire. He worked hard, but he hated his wife. And he used to tell her, when I die, you better bury me with all my money. Not a little bit, not some of it, but all of it. So he died, and she went and placed the box inside of his coffin. I was like, wow, that's some deep stuff. So after the funeral, you eat, and everybody act like they wasn't at the funeral. I went to the doctor. I said, did you really put all that money in there? She said, yeah, baby. I wrote him a check. I figured he'd cash it when he get to where he was going. My name is Nutox, a.k.a. Antonio Lawless. Please believe. Thank you very much.
Y'all give it up one more time for Nutox, man. All right, we're going to keep this comedy showcase rolling. Derek J. Stroman. Y'all give it up.
Give it up for Pleezz Believe. Come on now. Give it up for the comments you sing. If you guys are drinking, come on now, because I've been drinking. Come on now. I've been hanging out with my white people in the back. Get up for my white people in the back. They got me drunk. I don't know what I'm going to say tonight, but I'm going to say some shit. Give it up for Mama Joy, man. Give it up for her, man. Because I don't care what y'all saying, because y'all, I was watching y'all, a couple of y'all people were uncomfortable. A couple of y'all people were uncomfortable. She was talking about having sex and whatnot. But let me explain to you guys, if your grandmother wasn't fucking, you wouldn't be here right now, okay? So shit, giving that shit up for Mama Joy, putting it down. You know what I'm saying? She's putting it down. Now my grandmama had a big old ass. That's what I'm saying. And the thing about it, it's fucked up though, because I'm gonna explain some shit to you. My dad was born in 1922, okay? And my grandfather wasn't married to my grandmother. Could you imagine that shit, having an illegitimate kid in 1922? Wow. That's some hard shit. My dad ain't even graduated from elementary school. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. My dad got a 3rd grade education. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right. But it's funny, being in Vegas is all good. I got any New York people in here? I got any East Coast people? My East Coast people. I'm originally from New York. I'm a diehard Knick fan, guys. I'm a diehard Knick fan from the Bronx. I'm a diehard Knick fan. I don't know if you guys heard that controversy a couple of months ago with the Knicks and the Boston Celtics. I'm gonna explain it to you guys. Carmelo Anthony and Kevin Garnett got into it.
He said I was over there.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett told Carmelo Anthony in the middle of a game that his wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
That was funny.
In the middle of a game, he told him, he said, yo dude, I just dumped on your ass. Your wife, she tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. I just wanted to know where the hell Lala was sitting. Like, was she in the first row or was she in the upper decks? Because she was in the upper deck, that's some stinky ass pussy. That's what I'm saying, all right? But really, and he got upset. He got upset to the fact after the game, he went up to Kevin Garnett and he said, dude, man, you can't even be saying that shit about me. He got upset. Dude, to most people in this room, Honey Nut Cheerios are delicious. That's what I'm saying. He didn't say she tastes like grits or shredded wheat with frosting. You know what I'm talking about, ladies and shit? He didn't say she tastes like honey bunches of oats. You know what I'm saying? Honey Nut Cheerios to most people are delicious. Now, brother man right here with the hat, with the plaid shirt on, looking on. I know why you wearing a plaid shirt and shit. You don't want to get pulled over when you leave this motherfucker. You're trying to look as white as possible. I understand what you're doing, bro. You know, that's why I'm wearing this shirt right here. Cop pulled me over. It's all good and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cop be like, oh, go ahead, motherfucker. You got a doo-doo shirt on. Go ahead. I understand what you're saying, brother. But I don't know you, you don't know me, right? You don't know me, right? If this brother, what's your name, brother, by the way? Chuck. If Chuck came to me after the show, he said, yo, Derek, I said, man, you kind of funny up there with your jokes and shit like that. You're all good. But your wife, she tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. You know what I would tell Chuck? Have a second helping, motherfucker. Because everybody in the room, everybody in this bar, everybody in Las Vegas knows black guys don't eat Honey Nut Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is a stereotype. You put too much pressure on the brother. When I meet you in the club, you want me to go down on you? No. If I'm black, you know I don't do that shit. Even though we do that shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Oh, you know you do that shit, man. Motherfucker, let me check for your razor bumps, motherfucker. Oh, you eat pussy. I know this motherfucker eat pussy. This motherfucker teeth too white over here. I know you eat pussy and shit. That motherfucker like motherfucking Cascade up in this motherfucker. I know you eat pussy and shit. Motherfucker got a red shirt. This motherfucker eat pussy with a bitch on the rag and shit. That's why I'm wearing a red shirt and shit. Just get your motherfucking trip and shit. She can't see this shit. Don't play that shit. But the stereotype is cool, right? I like to live up to the stereotype because when I meet a girl in the club, she be like, hey, you eat pussy? Nah, you know black guys don't eat no pussy. You know what I'm saying? But the stereotype is cool to live up to. But the stereotypes are great because stereotypes only work in the United States of America. Like, if Chuck asks me, hey, Chuck, hey, yo, Derek, hey, man, you ever been to prison? I would say yes. Because it's easier for me to answer that question to Chuck, to try to explain to Chuck why a black guy from the Bronx, New York has never been to prison. I can't have that 2-hour dialogue with your ass. It's easy for me to answer that question. But if I've been to prison, then I probably would like grape nuts. With bananas, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, Chuck. That's what I hear they have in prison and shit. Big black bananas with grape nuts, that's all I'm saying. But stereotypes are a trip because stereotypes only work in the United States of America because we have everybody here. Give it up for the United States of America. Everybody want to be this motherfucker. Everybody want to be here. Everyone want to be here. Like that dude in North Korea that's fucking up. Really? His dad died like what, 9 months ago? His dad died, and now he want to fucking have nuclear bombs and shit. Like most of the time, with black folks, like when your dad leave the house, you got to get a job. This motherfucker trying to like run a country and shit. But the main ally for North Korea, if you don't know, is China. So he's getting all his shit from China. Now he's making a missile, he's making a bomb, and all this shit from China. Are we really afraid? Because most of the time shit from China don't work anyway. Do you really think that missile's gonna get off the launching pad? Do you really think that shit got nuclear bombs? It ain't got shit. That fucking he probably shoot a missile off, that fucking shit land in Las Vegas, it be fucking cream puffs. You know what I'm saying? It's some bullshit. So I'm not really worried about it. But Las Vegas is a mecca of everybody here. And stereotypes is a bitch. Like, do I have any Italian Americans in here? Oh, y'all shit, y'all motherfuckers kind of close to the stage. I may not be able to finish this joke. Normally when I say that shit, the Italians are in the back, you know what I'm saying? They trying to hide and shit. They hanging out by the Frank Sinatra picture and shit. They like, yeah, what the fuck? But I'm gonna tell this joke anyway. Like, all Italian Americans don't own pizzerias or in the mob. You know what I'm saying? You ain't in the mob, you don't own a pizzeria, right? Cool. All Korean Americans don't do nails or own massage parlors with 24, you know, with massage parlors with so-called happy endings. You know what I'm talking about, Chuck? You know what I'm saying? If you don't know Chuck, I'll take you after the show. Because I hit like $200 on that machine over there. I'll get you a massage, you know what I'm saying? All Mexicans, don't stand out in front of Home Depot. Some of them stand out in front of Lowe's. I see them motherfuckers all the time. Or Star Nursery and shit. Y'all see those motherfuckers in Star Nursery? If y'all live in Summerlin, see if y'all laugh at that shit. I know the black folks that live in Summerlin, they got some money and shit. I mean, y'all for a drink and shit. You know, all Mexicans don't sell tires 24 hours a day. Y'all seen the tire shops in here? They got 24-hour tire shops in Las Vegas. Chuck, who's buying tires at 3 a.m. in the morning? Really? Is there a dude waking up and his wife goes, "Hey, you going to the kitchen? Can you bring me some milk?" He said, "No, sweetie, I need the minivan needs a new set of Yokohamas." Really? Really? Dude, and I'm African American, dude. Ever since I was a little kid, my parents been telling me, "You African American, you African American." That's some bullshit. I was born in the Bronx, New York. I'm American, you know what I'm saying? I'm American, right? I'm not African. If I was born in Canada, what would I be? I would be Canadian. I wouldn't be African Canadian. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's only in America. Like, and I'm trying to figure out, what do they call a little black African kid born in Africa? What do they call him? African. I don't know. That may be true. But all I know is it only costs 18 cents a day to feed that motherfucker. I'm just saying, that's what I hear. Shit, I just use the answer and be talking about on everybody. But they call me African American. I'm here to tell you guys a couple of things. Number one, I've never been to Africa. Number two, I know one brother from Africa, and I don't really like him that much, okay? I go grocery shopping just like each and every one of you in here. I don't use a spear and a bamboo shoot. I have my wife do it, you know what I'm saying? And she don't mind because she's Mexican. She loves going shopping. And it's not like I don't like to go shopping. I just get confused when she asks me to go shopping because I don't know if she wants me to bring home fried chicken or live chicken. That's all I'm saying. You know Mexicans like that chicken fresh. You know they like that chicken. They like that motherfucker like a minute old and shit. But like one time, man, we were coming from the movies. And my wife checked me, and the fellas know what I'm talking about. We coming home, and the wife goes, "Hey, can we stop by the market to get a few things?" And that shit turned into 2 hours. So my wife, she's Mexican, and she like to go to the Mexican market. And I know everybody here is local, and you know which Mexican market I go to? I go to Cardenas on 95 in Decatur, right down the street. You know that motherfucking place, right? And one thing I noticed is shit, when you go to that Mexican market, the produce is a lot cheaper at the Mexican market than on the side of the freeway. That's all I'm saying, all right? But I go to the Mexican market, and you gotta be careful when you go to the Mexican market, because you can't look at a Mexican girl eye to eye. Because you look at them eye to eye, they may get them pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Because Mexican girls get pregnant quick, that's all I'm saying. So I go to the Mexican market with my wife. We get to the counter, and we starting to pay for all these groceries, and she like, "Oh, you gotta pay for the groceries because I forgot my ATM card in the car." She really forgot her EBT card, but that's okay. And so I'm paying for the groceries, and I'm trying not to look at the lady. I'm trying not to look at the cashier. I'm trying not to look at it. She gave me the receipt after I finished paying, and at the bottom of the receipt it says, "You are the father." I said, "That's some bullshit." So my wife was laughing and shit because I gotta leave, right? But I noticed one thing about the Mexican market. If you ain't even been, security at the Mexican market looks like the Border Patrol. They do. They look at the Border Patrol. They wear those shades and whatnot. So like they started this shit like at Costco. So you gotta show your receipt when you leave the Mexican market. So like when I see the Border Patrol, I do what comes naturally to me. I just say American. You know what I'm saying? So I walk out, And then it turned to my wife. I said, I don't know what she is. So she's still at the Mexican market. I gotta go pick her up after the show and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny as shit, man. United States of America is funny as shit, man. And white people is so upset about Obama being the president. They are so upset. You know what I'm saying? And like, we're only 14% of the population. So a lot of white people, you know, said Obama could be president. And it's cool though, but what I don't understand is this. We should be just as equal as white people right now, as black people. And hear me out, because what I'm saying is this. We have proved that we are just as incompetent as white people as running the country. I'm fucking drunk right now. That fucking joke should have been better than that. But what I'm saying is, running the country is hard. Black people thought running the country was just like Kobe taking a jump shot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, black people can take a jump shot, they can run the country. But shit, did we forget Shaq? Shaq couldn't shoot a free throw for shit, all right? Running the country is hard. White people thought that black people can run the country just because we can play golf. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tiger Woods is good. Hey, give a nigga a chance. You know what I'm saying? But that shit is not true. You know what I'm saying? Running the country is a hard motherfucking job. Give it up for President Obama for taking the bullet. Because he will go down in history. I'm serious. I'm serious. That is hard. That is hard work. My name is Derek J. Strowman, man. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Thanks for listening to my shit. And I'm wearing this shirt. This shirt says Fruit Loop, but I gotta tell all the brothers in here, no homo, all right?
Derek J. Strowman, y'all. Hey, all right, man, that's a funny dude. Y'all give it up one more time for him. Yeah, all right, coming to the stage right now. I haven't actually got a chance to see this guy, so I'm kind of excited. Young Billy Boy. Let's get it, my friend. All right. Y'all, thanks for sticking around and enjoying the show. I definitely appreciate that. He come with theme music. That's a true player right there. Ain't that? That's what superheroes do. Nigga come with theme music.
That nigga gonna have Shaft band with it.
Yeah, already. You can use mine.
What it do?
There you go, bro.
What it do? What it do? What it do, boomers?
Boomers, nigga. This is scoundrels, nigga. This is scoundrels.
Down, turned up. What it do, scoundrels? Cause I just tweeted about my show Friday. I got a show Friday up there. I'm at the Hip Hop Roots tomorrow, man, on Fremont Experience. We're gonna geek that all the way up. We're gonna y'all the little pre-performance right now. I'll do something new, man. And we're gonna keep it kinda chill. I'm gonna do this just better tracks. You know what I'm saying? Because every day I wake up in my life, in my career, and I get just better. It's all about working hard, and I work hard. I do what I love to do, and I'm happy. So we're gonna do this just better. Let's just better it up. Flat 50 on top. I made this for a sponsor. Let's turn up. Good boy, Paper boy on that beat. Paper boy on that beat. Come on.
Shout out to DJ Baby G on DJ Kid. Y'all know the slogan that day.
Hey, just better. My flow is ragged, just better. Black penny counts it better. They hate on me cause I'm better. Just better. My flow is ragged, just better. Black penny counts it better. They hate on me cause I'm better. Just better. My flow is ragged, just better. Black penny counts it better. They hate on me cause I'm better. Just better. My flow is ragged, just better. Black penny counts it better. They hate on me cause I'm better. Black penny she hit my phone talking about come and get her. I'ma pick her up, yeah. This show around, take her to my suite and go take her down. Hey, sleeping on the photo, go, Kathy came in up. Killing cats with my vocals, I'm just better and she knows.
Just better. My boys ragged, just better. Black baby cat, just better. They hate on me 'cause I'm better. Just better. My boys ragged, just better. Black baby cat, just better.
Let go. Look, just better. My bones ragged, just better. Black baby cat, just better. They hate on me 'cause I'm better. Just better. My bones ragged, hey.
They hate on me 'cause I'm better.
You see the F on my hat? It stands for Black Beauty Flynn. Don't y'all ever forget that y'all can't fuck with this. See that girl that's with me? She bad, but she can get this. All it takes is one time to mess up, to get dismissed. Now she want me back, hey, cause she know the swagger get better. I end up getting this cheddar. Two best with up and better. Not to say that I'm better than anybody, cause I ain't. But when it comes to swagging and killing these verses, man, they can't compare to. I juggle them synonyms, I'm like Eminem from Michigan, like Big Shot to Eminem. Move to the LB like Dizzy D, right fingers up, getting out like me. Nigga, go despite me, and then working like I bet your chick right me. Cause I keep it exciting, I'm just better.
Just better. My boys ragged, just better. Black baby cat, just better.
They hate on me cause I'm better.
Just better.
My boys rag just better. Black baby cat, just better. They hate on me cause I'm better. Just better. My boys rag just better. Keep good.
Black baby cat, just better. They hate on me 'cause I'm better.
Hey, just better. My boys rag just better. Black baby cat, just better. They hate on me cause I'm better.
Now get like me at www.flatfitty.com. Follow him on Twitter at flatfitty.
Hey, y'all want one more from the kid? Y'all want one more from the kid? Eli, you want to do the ass roll on him? Back up, we gonna do something for the females. Let's get go. Hey, I'm thirsty. I mean, water. Can I get some water?
Solo, he needs some water.
Hey, let's get it. You ready to drop it? Hey, this car roll right here, right?
That is not part of being on the stage tonight, nigga.
I'm back on my party favorite shit.
You should make that ass roll. Hey, she said we was gonna do something for the ladies.
It's a preview right here.
She wanna set that thing up.
I'm making my duty.
I'm making my duty to salute that booty. She started to the dance floor. It's on the real low. And put that thing up, then she made that ass roll. Hey, then she made that ass roll. Hey, then she made that ass roll. She started to the dance floor. And dropped it real low. And put that thing up, then she made that ass roll.
Ass roll.
Hey, when she made that ass roll.
Ass roll.
Hey, this a real shit.
She made that ass roll.
I like the way she get to the club, she repressing. Then she got to doing the thing and start dancing. They ain't try to holler, but no, she gon' answer. She want a nigga on his grown man D.I. Model try to mess with me that can't get the T.I. Up in the weight, I stay tree high. And last time I counted my money, it was knee high. I gotta show the night that seeing in my Levi. I'm about to hit the club tonight and let it fly. I'ma keep throwing this money, proceed to grind. Now drop it, roll. Hey, now do your thing, girl. I'm on my way to a moving party with my bright jewelry on, looking like a safari. I'm looking for a royal booty that can work that body. Not gonna get low, you a young fly hottie.
She started to the dance floor, then dropped it
Real low, and brought that thing up, and she like, thank you, baby.
Ass roll. Then she made that ass roll.
Ass roll, and then she made that ass roll. Hey, they dropped it real low, and then she made that ass roll. Then she made that ass roll.
You know what it is?
She made that ass roll. Let go.
I got stamina.
What?
By the way she moves, I know she's not an amateur. Give me a chance, I bet you I can handle her. And she give me a dance moment to take advantage of. I like women in a tight denim. We can talk about jeans. How did you get your thighs in them? Topics to get the brow of your eye wiggle. With new interests, the vibe chill 'em. Man, I love this life. Ladies, about the stars. somebody can trust me, then you already need a license. Before I pull you over, start citing. I'm my girl, get to writing. Baby, it's so exciting. I like the way she broke down the lubricated life.
She started to the dance floor, it dropped it real low. Brought that thing up, bitch, and made that ass roll. Then she made that ass roll. And then she made that ass roll. It dropped it real low.
Brought that thing up,
Bitch, and made that ass roll.
ass roll.
Then she made that ass roll.
Ass roll.
And then she made that ass roll. Now Vegas girls gon' make that ass roll. Now Cali girls gon' make that ass roll. Now Flint girls gon' make that ass roll.
Atlanta girls
Gon' make that ass roll. Oh, she made that ass roll. From Houston, Texas down to the end. Oh, she made that ass roll. Hey, she made that ass naked.
Straight into the dance floor, they dropped it real low. They brought that thing up,
Bitch, she made that ass roll.
ass roll.
Hey, bitch, she made that ass roll. Hey, bitch, she made that ass roll.
She straight into the dance floor, dropped it real low.
Hey,
Brought that thing up,
let go.
ass roll.
Hey, and then she made that ass roll. And then she made that ass roll. Love y'all. Come see me tomorrow night. I'm at the Hip Hop Roots on the Fremont Experience, right across the street from Heart Attack Grill. Come geek up with me. I'm gonna have the whole team with me. Geek Squad, follow me on Instagram. Billy Boy Geek Squad. Geek up. We GWEKUPNERD. Swag game. The vibe is cool in the party. 10 bartenders in the Bacardi. I'm surrounded by the bad Barbies. In the middle of the dance floor flexing. She just got my number and she texts me. Talk about she digging me like accent. Hold on, but I ain't done geeking. Hold on, but I ain't done geeking. Let's get it. Shouts out to the cameraman. I see you with the lens in there. Geek up. Pop the lenses out though. Let's get it. Man, look.
Y'all give it up for Dilly Boy and Eli Uno. Hey, that was a nice little switch up real quick. I thought he was gonna do comedy and he came up here and lit the stage up. That's cool. That's cool. That's all right. Ain't mad at you, brother. Hey, already, man. Let's get into this comedy real quick. Kevin Price, if you would hit the stage for me, I would really appreciate it. Let's get this night rolling.
Oh, you guys are here to party tonight. You guys are crazy. I don't know if I can follow that the same way. Mama Joy took my whole act. I was going to come up here and it's like the whole thing. Ruined everything for me. Jesus. God, Las Vegas, you guys, too much. Too much. Drinking and gambling. Only place on earth I can find whores on a GPS. Jesus. It's like, oh, where's Cinnamon? She's at Decatur and whatever the fuck we're at right now. Where are my porn people at? Who's a porn fan? Who loves porn? You love porn? I was hoping this was going to go the wrong way. God. Porn's crazy though now. Like, I don't understand. Like, have you ever watched porn beyond the point of where you came? It's horrifying. I don't know if you know this, but if you watch even 1 minute beyond the point of where you fix off, it gets fucking weird. You start feeling bad for the girls almost, just like, oh my God, she should have stayed in school. Like she should have taken better classes or something. Like I don't know if maybe she was in psychology. I don't know. She should have learned. God, there's some sites that are just insane. Have you ever, I don't know if it's like YouTube or YouPorn or PornTube or whatever the fuck it's called. You people watch it, I don't know. I don't understand. It's like Netflix. You go on there and you watch like one thing. It's like I went on there and I'm like, yeah, get the girl on girl stuff. Let's get crazy. Love the girl on girl stuff. And then you get up there and it's like, oh, you just watched some girl on girl. Would you like to see someone get peed on? Like, watch that shit and out of nowhere there's like a donkey show right after. It's like, please watch this. This is what you need. Disgusting. And if you break it down, it's even worse. Like, have you ever broken, like, I don't know what it is, I overthink things, and then you watch the porno, and it's, if you really break it down, it's just disgusting. Like, you got too much going on. This girl's over here crying. I feel bad for her. I feel bad for the donkey. Oh, what are you watching? My bad. My bad. My girl at one point, she wanted to videotape us. She wanted to spice things up and get things going. I'm not into that, it's not my thing. First thing is she came up to me, she's like, I just want to spice things up. What if we get together and just get a videotape? Oh my God. That's a horrible, horrible idea. Do you really want to see this?
I want to.
Naked
Yes.
on a 60-inch screen?
I love it.
Thank you.
I don't like her.
You don't like it? I'm sorry. What can I say? It's crazy. Like, I don't understand why anyone would want to tape that. Like, I can understand she was better looking than me, obviously. I date up. They like the tattoos and shit, thank God. So she would look good, but I would, oh God, I wouldn't want to see that coming. It's too much. And I'm afraid, like, you get on camera and what it, like, they say, like, oh, camera adds 10 pounds. I'm like, where? I'm sorry. It's milking? 8 million? 8 million pounds? Oh, God. That would look horrible. Well, she's like, oh, I'm like, oh, that's all I'm thinking. It's like, oh, it adds 10 pounds, but it ain't going to be in the right space. I'll tell you that. It's not going to add the 10 pounds where I want it to. Me neither.
What's your hashtag? Just Billy God. Instagram, right?
I have one more thing. It's like April Fool's just passed. Did everyone have fun on April Fool's?
Absolutely.
Does everyone still do the April Fool's joke?
I do.
My jokes are fucking lame. I'll tell you that. My jokes are stupid. Like, I'll put like saran wrap over a toilet and like Vaseline on a doorknob. I am not clever whatsoever. But my father got really clever this year. I don't know what it is. I have a twin brother. That means there's another man walking around just as ugly as I am. Thank you. So I have a twin brother, and he's different proportions. So my dad got really clever, and he decided to go to Kinko's. And what he did at Kinko's was, me and my brother are 5 minutes off. So he's like, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to Kinko's, and I'm going to just fake up some birth certificates. Which was a just hilarious idea, I guess. So he went out and he faked out the birth certificates, and he brought us both in a room, and he's like, this is what happened. Accidentally at the hospital, they put your name at this time and your name at this time. So that means you're Michael and you're Kevin. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking joking me. So for 29 years, I've thought I've been Michael or Kevin, and I'm really Michael. That's just me. He carried this on for a week until he told us that it was fake. What a clever son of a bitch. Now I know where I get it from. Las Vegas, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a good night. To our host.
You're freaking awesome, Kevin.
Ain't no doubt. Y'all give it up for Kevin Praise. Alright, for sure. Let's keep this comedy stuff rolling. Mr. Bruce Purcell. I know he's in the building somewhere. He can't hide, he's too big. Bruce Purcell, there he is. Come on up to the stage, brother, and show him what you're working with.
Man, it's all good, man. You still gotta come and holler at me, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. Hey,
Shut the music. You waited all night to get me on stage. And then you waited till I went to the bathroom to announce me. Ain't that some shit? Not literally, no. What the fuck y'all doing up here? You guys look like a parole board up here. I'm wondering what the fuck I did. How's everybody doing? Come on, I know it's been a long night, but you gotta give me something. What's up, scoundrels? All right, yeah, I'm hoping this goes well. I had an audition for a room in Burbank like 3 weeks ago, and the judge liked me like he liked old Holocaust footage. He referred to me as sexist and insincere. Now, I've never been insincere, but as far as the whole sexist thing goes, I did do this joke. You ever wish you had a receipt so you could take back a one-night stand? I went down on this chick like 5 weeks ago. My pussy tastes like cold fish sticks. I'm looking around for tartar sauce. I'll put a pussy in the microwave. Anything to make the experience that much more enjoyable. Right when I was doing that shit, my favorite song came on the iPod and I had to turn it off immediately because I didn't want like a weird subliminal message whenever the song was played. That's the kind of life I live right now. The last comic was talking about porn. I don't feel bad for like all porn stars. But I do feel kind of bad for the chicks that do the gangbang movies. Because I know, like, odds are they're never gonna find a husband. Like, if you're naked, you resemble a peacock, but the tail is just dudes that are in your ass at the time. You ain't gonna find no man. That's just the way it is. Serious, that's real talk, man. She ain't never gonna find no husband. If she got more lube in her ass than in the bottle, then she... Damn. Hey, that's where this is going. This is what I do. I'm on at fucking past midnight, whatever the fuck time it is. This is my time now. You might as well stop taping now. This is not gonna be TV ready.
It's gonna be on YouTube though.
Why you wait so long to get me on? I'm not gonna do none of my PG stuff here. You just waited too long. You waited too long.
I got a lot of songs, man.
I like being single in Vegas. I do pretty well out here with the ladies for some reason. Women like me, I'm kind of an asshole, so it surprises me too. I won't say I'm unlucky, but I am lucky. But I'm lucky in the sense that I don't always get the chick that I'm looking at, but I always get the friend. Fellas, y'all know what I mean by the friend. You had the girl you was looking at all night, 26-inch waist, master's degree. She did everything right. She's nice little baby voice when you talk to her. I get her friend. You know, the other one, column B. I live a column B life. She 40 pounds overweight, no personality. She got back knee. So I decided right now, at this time and place in my life, I'm just gonna stop wasting time. I'm gonna cut out the middleman, and I'm just gonna go with the friend immediately. If I got a chick in the bar that I'm feeling, and it's going well and everything, I'm not even gonna close the deal with her. Immediately, I'm just gonna veer off to the friend.
No. Oh, I like that.
I'm like, hey bitch, how you doing? What's up? You couldn't straighten your motherfucking wig? All right, well, you here with this dime, so I guess you the friend, so let's just get the fuck out of here now. That's the life I'm living. Hey, it's real. That's my life. Don't feel bad. Because you one of them chicks that got the friend.
Shut up!
You always come with the goddamn friend. You know you do.
No, it's true.
That is so mean.
Hey, it's not. Hey, the food chain needs all kind of prey. I'm glad you bring the friend, because I know I'm hitting.
I'm glad.
I'm hitting like 500 with the friend, and you know, I'm like, my self-esteem is to the point like I'll take almost anything and be all right with it. I'll be at the bar like around this time, like 3 a.m. I look around, I look at her, I'll be like, oh, she ain't that bad. She ain't got all her teeth. Well, she don't smile, I guess it'd be all right. She's partially amputated. All right, well, we just give her a kickstand. She'll be all right, doggy. Nobody I know is here. Fuck it. Let's go boxing, Helena. Oh, man. I don't want to do any of this bullshit.
You got that aura quick
Let me get out of here. Fellas, a lot of y'all came out here with your ladies, and that's fine and everything. But please remember this. Pussy is not a museum display that you pay to look at and can't touch. I'm Bruce Purcell. Thank you for kind of listening, whatever the fuck y'all doing. Good night. Please believe, where you at?
If that wasn't an anti-strip club commercial right there.
Y'all give it up one more time for Bruce Purcell. Alright, y'all, to round up the night, man, we fit to go ahead and put on Mr. Mario Maybe, and that'll be a wrap. So y'all go ahead and give him y'all attention so we can all get out of here. Alright. So please believe, Scoundrels, Vegas. Chick, 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 what? Chick, 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 what? My kitty got sick, really, really sick. I took her to the vet, he said I had to put her down. So I took my pussy to the pound, the pussy to the pound. Took my pussy to the pound, the pussy. Pound, the pussy to the pound. Took my pussy to the pound. That's how I deal with my grief. That's how I deal with my grief. Man, so I got fisted the other night. Yeah, it's terrible. I got punched right in the face. This guy did not like me going down on his girlfriend. It's terrible. I didn't know she was his girlfriend. She didn't tell me. Maybe you should punch her in the face. It's not fair. It's not fair. I don't believe in calling women bitches and hoes off the get-go. Because I think they gotta earn it. I think a woman's gotta earn it first. I like to give them a clean slate.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know? Now if she sets my car on fire, then she's earned it. And she's earned it. You know? And she's earned it. I'm gonna do something silly. Silly. I'm gonna do something silly. Let me see if I can do something silly. Damn, that's not gonna work. I need a taller. I guess I'm not doing that. That's too bad, because that would have been great. That would have been real great, but I'm not gonna do that now. Now I gotta do something else. Man, I hate it when a plan doesn't come together. I hate it. The girl sits on your face and she slips off. It's terrible. What is this? Hot fish grease on the stage? What is that? That's crazy. Can I borrow this one? Let me borrow this one. Let me borrow this one. What's up, booby? What's going on? Slow-mo. Slow-mo. Here, this is silly, okay? This is my impression of a starfish. Thank you. I know, that's pretty obscure. That's pretty obscure. This one's even more obscure, okay? This is called the rock star fish. You ain't nothing but a catfish, crying all time. You ain't nothing but a catfish, crying all time. Well, you ain't never caught a minnow, you ain't no friend of mine. Woo, what's up, Great Barrier Reef? What's up, Great Barrier Reef? Good to see all you clownfish in the audience. Rock and roll, all you little whales. Ooh, barracuda. Rock lobster. Ooh, what's up, Rock? You got any of that good seaweed, man? Yeah, we got some hot tuna coming backstage after the show. Yeah. All right, we're gonna sing this song. You guys, thanks for coming out to the Great Barrier Reef Save the Reef concert. You guys know this song, please feel free to sing along. I've taken my bows and my curtain calls. You gave me clams and abalone and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of seaweed, no yellow submarine, I consider it a challenge before the whole starfish race, and I ain't gonna lose. Cause honey, 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 we are the starfish, my friends. And we'll keep on shining till the end. Cause we are the starfish, we are the starfish. No time for dolphins, cause we are the starfish of the sea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that are hunting beaver out there for their fur. And they're killing these innocent beaver for their fur, and they're not eating the beaver. And that's just not cool, people. If you're gonna go hunt the beaver and you're not gonna eat it, why not just shave the beaver and release it back into the wild? Come on. I know. Some of you are like, fuck the beaver. Fuck that beaver, whatever. That's all right. I'm into bestiality sometimes too. But it's all right. Anyway, folks, the truth of the matter is I pretty much suck with women. I suck, and I just suck. And I suck, and I suck, and then I lick a little more, and I stick a couple fingers in there, and I suck a little more. And that usually makes them come. If that doesn't work, then I take the pussy to the pound. The pussy to the pound. Take the pussy to the pound. The pussy. Pound the pussy. All right, guys, my name is Mario. Thank you, guys. Thank you, scoundrels. Please believe. There it goes. All right, y'all. And that's a wrap. Thanks for coming out to Monday Night Mayhem and AIN Artist Industry Night, y'all. We do this every Monday night. Tell a friend. Shit, post it on Facebook. But I'm going home. Thank y'all for coming out. Have a good night.